Thank you for coming back to my channel. I hope you enjoy this outline or reading of the guidance that Colette Baron-Reid intends to accompany her The Good Tarot deck. I am going to read the Major Arcana cards simply because when I started reading the book to find out Colette's intended guidance, the words are so beautiful, inspiring, productive, and clear. So we'll start with the Fool being the first card of the tarot. Enthusiasm. I know that its spiritual approach rarely appears logical and sometimes even seems impractical. However, when this card appears, I can take a risk and trust that with faith, anything is possible. The invisible realms will reveal each step along the way. I am meant to experience this regardless of where I travel. This is a time when I am learning that I am a spiritual being having a human experience. The Magician, number 1, Alchemy. When I am in alignment with Spirit's will, miracles are possible. When I see this card, I'm reminded that my will and skill alone will yield limited results. When I remember my partnership with Spirit, all is well. I'm required to explore my commitment to this co-creative, alchemical relationship and see the results manifest beautifully. Through me, Spirit works magic. High Priestess, number 2. Mystery. Some things are not meant to be known intellectually, but are meant to be experienced through intuition. This card reminds me to trust that I have access to higher wisdom and knowing when I tune in and trust my vibes. This is the time when mysteries will be revealed and I can grow as a result. The Empress, number 3. Fertility. This is a wonderful time to give birth to new ideas and experiences. Nourishment is assured as I step into a new version of myself. My life is rich and ripe with possibility that I can manifest and create. I am a powerful co-creator and life loves me right now. My world is beginning or brimming with potential and infinite possibility that will manifest for the highest good. The Emperor, number 4. Authority. Following the rules right now is exactly what I should be doing. People in authority come to my aid and give me good advice when I ask for it. I can have the strong confidence that this card suggests. Dealings with institutions like banks, governments, or schools are also highlighted at this time. The Hierophant, number 5. Spiritual practice. When this card appears, it reminds me to be committed to a spiritual practice to ensure conscious contact to my higher power. When I have a daily practice of prayer and meditation, steeped in gratitude and committed to being a co-creator, life works out in wondrous ways. Rituals are in my highest good at this time. Exchanging vows is also highlighted. Love, number 6. Oneness. In all of my life, there is only the illusion of separation. In fact, we are all reflections of one another. When I make choices, I tend to see things as either or. What if every choice I make is about an experience, a sharing, and an exploring? When I choose to see the unity in all things, magic abounds. Love is all around me. Spirit loves me unconditionally, and I can give and receive abundant love. Chariot is number 7. Victory. Everything I have worked for, including the obstacles I have faced and overcome, is now part of this time of victory. I have learned to see all aspects of my life as essential to my growth. I have fallen, but now I am risen again to live freely and truthfully, fearlessly and skillfully. Strength, number 8. Endurance. I can go the distance and know that everything occurs in divine, appropriate timing. I have courage as I manifest miracles when I allow Spirit to work with me, through me. When I allow Spirit to work through me, I am strong enough to move mountains and overcome any obstacle inside or out. Hermit. Number 9, time out. Sometimes it's necessary to take time out for regrouping and introspection. This is a temporary experience, but one necessary for my growth. When I step back, retreat, regroup, and renew, I have a clear perspective on everything in my life. Fortune's wheel. Number 10, destiny meets synchronicity. I am in awe to experience many meaningful coincidences that prove to me that Spirit has my back. These lucky breaks and moments when things just turn out perfectly show how we're all connected. My gamble will pay off when I trust my co-creative partnership with Spirit. My destiny is obvious to me now. Justice. Number 11, karma. The law of cause and effect is in play now as I see elements in my life balance out. What goes around comes around. I'm now seeing evidence of this law in the conditions of my world. Hanged Man. Number 12. So beautiful. Surrender. Sacrifice and surrender are necessary at times like this. Nothing in life is free, nor does everything happen according to my timetable. When this card appears, I'm reminded that a delay is in my best interest, that until all elements are in place, I'm meant to surrender to the greater will for highest good of all. Time for me to let go of my attachment to how I thought things had to be. I am called to surrender and wait to see how things play out. Transformation. Number 13, change. Nothing remains the same, and I need to accept that life evolves through cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. Now is a time of transition as things are changing from one form to another. I need to allow this to happen for the highest good. I am called to let go the old so I can welcome the new. Patience. Number 14, moderation. This card reminds me that patience will bring me into recognition of and alignment to my purpose. All my needs are met, even though I may not see it yet in the outer visible world. The angels are looking out for me. Moderation in all things is required right now. Temptation. Number 15, attachment. The material world is my playground, but I need to be careful not to be attached to outcomes. This is a warning to me to watch for excess and to know what's not healthy for me. When this card shows up, it's a sign that I am focused on the material realm and need to be aware of any excess or addictive behavior, my own or that of others. That can be escapism through chocolate or binge watching, programs or shows on YouTube that aren't really positive, and too much of that can bring you down. Tower. Number 16, surprises. Things happen really fast when this card shows up in a reading. Its appearance could portend to a total paradigm shift or a sudden upheaval that takes something away in order for something better to take its place. It could be that I've had an epiphany. Whatever it is, this card tells me unexpected events will be very interesting and offer opportunities for positive transformation if I remain present with my eyes open. The Star. Number 17, inspiration. I am hopeful and inspired by life right now, and everything that is happening points to a renewed sense of encouragement. After all the changes I've experienced, I'm starting to recognize the hope that comes with new beginnings. The Moon. Number 18, illusion. I may not see the workings of spirit in the invisible realms, but I know there is great activity behind the scenes. It's important to trust the mystery and remember that the material realm is an illusion. Current conditions are not necessarily a reflection of the truth of what's really going on in the present. Great opportunities lie in the shadows, awaiting the perfect time for illumination. Sun. Number 19, abundance. At this time, everything is possible and everything I need to know is illuminated. Projects come to fruition, relationships flourish, and my growth is assured. This is a time of plenty. It's important that I share this abundance with others. I am deeply grateful. Call. Number 20, purpose and true prosperity. I have everything I need right now to move forward with purpose. I'm being called into a deeper and more authentic relationship with myself, with my higher power, and with others. I am here for a reason. I'm required to step forward into my true self, expressing that through my actions, I need to trust that my life has a purpose, that I am enough, and that within me is a divine blueprint that has meaning for myself and others. World 21. Perspective. I'm being called to shift my perspective on my life now. When I remember I am first and foremost an immortal soul, experiencing life as a human being. I have no fear. I can see clearly that I am a powerful co-creator in a divine partnership with Spirit. Aligning myself with Spirit, remaining unattached to outcomes, I am a conduit for miracles. And I'm going to read that again because it is the last card in the Major Arcana, and I'd just like to finish up with a really clear, well-spoken outline. I am being called to shift my perspective on my life now. When I remember I am first and foremost an immortal soul, experience life as a human being, I have no fear. I can see clearly that I am a powerful co-creator in a divine partnership with Spirit. Aligning myself with Spirit, remaining unattached to outcomes, I am a conduit for miracles. There might have been a reason for me having trouble getting that one out, but I am going to read through this book with obviously the Major Arcana completed now, but I will do each suit individually because that's taken 12 minutes 20 seconds thus far, and I do hope you enjoyed it. It would be fab to see a like if you actually liked that outline, but I'm enjoying the book, I'm enjoying learning about these cards, and I do think it's really beautiful and uplifting. Thank you.